transmission.
Hi, this is Joel Persinger. I'm the Gun Guy. Thank you very much for watching my channel and my videos. I really appreciate it. Listen, I want to tell you, this is by far the coolest gun stock I have ever owned, without exception, over the top. There's no comparison whatsoever. I was sent for review this Boyds Gunstock for my Mosin Nagant 9130. This makes a 9130 you've never seen in your life. And it is a beautiful stock. I could not be more impressed with it. I got to tell you, when it came out of the box, I thought, okay, that's going to be okay. And then I mounted it, and I took it out and shot it. Here's some really cool things about it. First of all, let me close the bolt here to get it out of the way. Here's some really neat things about it. First of all, if you've shot a Mosin Nagant, any kind of Mosin, the stocks are very short. And I'm a big, tall guy, and so I've always got my face up here, and you got the diminutive little stock because they were made for smaller people wearing really heavy jackets, obviously in the wintertime. This stock has an adjustable length of pull. You push the button and pull, or push the button and push to adjust it, and when you let go of the button, there it is. It also has an adjustable comb. You push on the button and lift the comb, or let the comb down, and wherever you let go of the button, that's where it locks in place. Is that cool or what? I got to admit, I spent 5 minutes just moving the thing around because I thought it was neat. And then this attachment here is a quick detach swivel. There's a place to attach it here. There's a place to attach it on the other side. You can move the swivel around if you want. It has a wonderful positive grip here. And I love the grip, the way it's designed. It's just really a fabulous stock. The other thing I got to tell you is it makes the rifle look really cool. I actually had a guy at the range walk up and say, "What is that?" Okay, now look. If you go to the range at all, you've seen 300 million Mosin Nagant 9130s, right? I mean, I bought this one for $100, right? That's when they were going for like $100, and you pay the transfer fee, and out the door you went. And I think it cost me, I don't know, $125 or something out the door when I bought it. I bought one for my son too for Christmas because I thought they were kind of cool. And now I'm going to get him, I think, one of these stocks because he's bigger than I am. I'm 6'2" and 225 pounds or something, and he's 6'6", and he's a big guy. He's got big long arms, and so this adjustable stock bit is great. All right. Oh, here's the other thing. When I went out and shot it, it was a joy to shoot. Now the Mosin's, because they got the metal butt plate and it's short and everything else, it's meant to be a combat rifle, and it wasn't, it was meant to be super duper uber simple. And with the steel butt, or metal butt plate, not steel, but the metal butt plate, whatever it's made of, it just smacks the tar out of you after a while. I see a lot of people at the range with, slip-on pads and whatever other solution they can come up with. I got to tell you, I shot this rifle a lot. I took it to the range and I shot this thing for quite a while. I burned up all my ammunition, and I had quite a bit. And it was a joy to shoot because it's got a really nice pad on the back, and with the adjustable comb, the rifle just fits. I moved things around. I'll have to redo it now because I moved the pull a little bit. But I moved things around and adjusted the comb and the length of pull on the rifle until it fit me so well that once I mounted it, it was like mounting my shotgun. And I'm a shotgunner, and I'm a certified NRA certified shotgun coach for competition. And I helped coach a competitive team for a number of years. So gun fit for a shotgun is everything. It needs to come up and mount and be right where it needs to be, because when you're knocking birds out of the sky, whether they're clay or actual birds, there is no sight on the back of the shotgun. You have a bead on the front or no bead or whatever. The rear sight is really your eye. So if your eye is too high, guess what? Your shots are going to go high. If your eye is too far to the right or too far to the left, your shots are going to go right or left. And that's why length of pull, the comb, the various different adjustments to the stock, in and out, these things are all vital with a shotgun because gun fit is everything. Well, if you can actually get your rifle to fit you with that level of consistency, so that when you have your rifle, whether it's hunting rifle or whatever case might be, and you mount that rifle, the sights right there, that's perfect. The sights came right up. I can see right down the sight. I don't have to think about it. The sights are lined up beautifully, just the way. So I accidentally got the right length of pull apparently, because boom, there it is. There's the sight. And in adjusting this around, there's the sight. So before with the Mosin, I'd pick it up and I'd have to wiggle it around on my shoulder and figure it out and move it here and there to try to get the right position to shoulder it properly where I could find the sight. Now with this stock, because I was able to adjust it, it's adjustable, it fits me brilliantly. Now my son is taller, longer necked kind of a guy. He's a big guy, but he's got a longer neck, which means this adjustable comb coming up is going to help him a lot because he can push the button and adjust the comb. And on his shotgun, when he was shooting competitively, and my son shot competitively for quite a while, in fact, he's a very good shot with a shotgun. His shotgun I can't really use because the stock was set up to fit him, and the comb is way too high for me. So a guy like that, if he's got a rifle like this with an adjustable comb, he can adjust it up to where he wants, so that when it comes up to his shoulder, it's ready to go. So if you have a 9130, or I'm going to tell you, I haven't tried it on other rifles, but if there are other stocks or the quality of this, I've got some other rifles I'd love to have these stocks on, because the ability to adjust them and then order them kind of the color I want them. This thing's beautiful, but they come in a bunch of different colors. To me, is absolutely fabulous. I'm really impressed. I thought, you know, when they called me and offered to send it to me, you know, so often sometimes I can prejudge stuff, and it's foolish of me. I should know better than that, and I can set my mind on whether I'm going to like it or not before it shows up. And you know, I kind of victimized this stock and this company. I'd heard good things about them, but you know, I was looking at you know, it's a laminated stock, and I'm looking at the weird color, and I'm thinking, you know, and they got red ones and green ones and whatever color. And they asked me what color. I said, well, send me whatever you want, because I figured I'd send it back to them, wouldn't care, and we'd try it and review it. I got to tell you what, this stock is on this rifle, and it ain't coming off. And I'm grateful that they don't want it back, because it is, I said it at the opening of the video, and I'm not kidding. This is the nicest stock for a rifle I think I have ever had. It just is, it's extremely well made. It's strong as strong could be. And it fits the rifle beautifully. It's a drop-in stock. Now, when I say that, I should back up a second. Anytime somebody tells you it's a drop-in stock, you got to understand that there's a little fitting that goes with that, because it's impossible. It's absolutely impossible to build a one-size-fits-all stock for every Mosin Nagant that was ever made. It's just not going to happen. So you're going to have to do a little fit and finish on it. For example, on this one, I needed to do a little sanding right back here at the back of the action, because it didn't quite sit in there quite right. So I just got some sandpaper and gently sanded it and removed a little material and removed a little material until I could set it in there and it fit. And then on the bottom of the action, there's a square piece of part of the action that sits in there in a little square hole inside the stock. And I had to relieve the inside of the stock a little bit to get that to fit. It didn't take very much. It just took a little bit. You know, I'm not a carpenter. I have a buddy of mine who's an absolutely fabulous finish carpenter, and he said, well, you need a sharp chisel, and you know what, he was exactly right, and I should have done it that way, but I was in a hurry between videos. I got my Dremel out, and I just touched it lightly and tried to keep it as straight as possible, and then I straightened it out with a chisel. But I only had to take a very small amount of material off, and voila, the stock fit. Now, what I am going to do is run a dollar bill down it. If you've never seen anybody do that, I don't have any, I think my kids got me, I don't have any money on me, but you kind of want to run a dollar bill down here and see if it's touching anywhere, and if not, if it is, you know, maybe get some, I forget what the blue stuff is you put in there, but it shows you. In fact, a buddy told me that you could do it with lipstick if you want to do it with that. Mark the barrel with lipstick, and then wherever it touches, you're going to see the lipstick, and that's where you have to sand a little bit. And that way, a dollar bill should wrap around underneath the barrel and slide all the way down here, and then it's free-floated. And that way, you don't have the stock interfering with the accuracy. So the Mosin isn't terribly accurate to begin with. They're not horrible, but you can hunt deer with them, and you know, pigs or any medium-sized, well, you can hunt big game with them for that matter. I mean, they'll kill anything that walks in North America. It's just sometimes you have to reach out with long shots, and you'd want to accurize a little bit if you did that. But now with this stock, I'd feel very comfortable taking this rifle out and hunting just about anything that I would normally hunt with it that's medium to large game. I have taken it out deer hunting a couple of times, but didn't end up finding any game that my tag would fit, so I didn't take any shots with it, but I think I might do it now that I have this really neat stock. Lots of attachments for slings. Wow, I just can't say enough good about it. I've been using it quite a bit since I got it. They sent it to me, I don't know, a couple months ago, and I've been fiddling with it. Boy, I can't tell you, I'm more and more impressed with it every day. So if you haven't already checked out Boyds Gunstocks, check out the link in the description. They are extremely well made, and I'm very, very impressed with them. And they can take this surplus rifle and turn it into a rifle that is very functional in, you know, the 21st century. It's a whole different rifle. I mean, I enjoyed shooting it before, but I shot it more as a novelty before. Now I take it to the range and shoot it because I just really enjoy shooting it, and it's not so much a novelty as much as it really is a rifle. I enjoy shooting. It doesn't beat me up, and it's got a quality stock on it. And now I'm going to work on it to see if I can make it a little bit more accurate. Maybe we'll stick a scope on it as my eyes get worse and worse and worse, which they kind of already are, and we'll take it out and hunt with it a little bit. If I can get a couple of hunting trips scheduled with my son's vacation time, I can get him to bring a camera. Maybe we'll get some hunting videos for you. That'd be cool, huh? I look forward to that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. That's the that Boyds Gunstock. I cannot recommend them highly enough. I'm very, very impressed, and I'm looking forward to getting another one. Please check out the link in the description, as I said. And if you wouldn't mind, please consider supporting us on Patreon. You can do it for as little as $1 a month. We need the support because YouTube advertising revenue is in the can, has been for a long time. And it's, you know, it's difficult to support the channel without your support. We definitely need your support to do that. You can also support us by going to the website at GunGuy TV and just dropping a tip in the jar and click donate and do that if you want to do that. I'm always grateful when people do that and surprised that they do, but you can. If you need or want insurance, or I don't have my wallet with me, backup insurance for self-defense, if you ever have to shoot anybody to defend yourself, I highly recommend Second Call Defense. I was going to bust out my Second Call Defense card and hold it up for you. I checked them all out, and that's the one that works the best for me because they front the money. You don't have to pay it back, and they don't limit it. It's not like some of them will front 20%, but they'll only give you the other 80% and reimburse you if you successfully defend yourself. I don't have that kind of money. I need somebody that's going to come forward and pay for the lawyer all the way through. And that's what Second Call Defense does. They don't just limit it to 20%. Plus, they'll bail you out of jail, they'll front the money for that. And if you have to shoot somebody in your house, God forbid, and it makes a big mess, they'll even send you a couple $1,000s to clean up the mess. I mean, outstanding company, plus lawyers in the middle of the night and all kinds of stuff like that. Check them out. Second Call Defense, there's a link in the description. We now have an affiliate relationship with them, so if you sign up through our link, we actually get a little bit of a commission off of that too. So I wanted to make sure that I was upfront with you where that's concerned. Have a great week. Check out Boyds Gunstocks. Major bueno. Thank you again. Be safe.